Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? Welcome back to another Flexbody update video, and today we have version 0.3.3, and you guys can already see something from this new version. That's right boys, it's the Ford Transit van over here, which is a Mark 6, and the in-game name of this van is Falcon Transfer. And boys, it's not just the van we'll be checking out. We got plenty of improvements, new features and stuff going on, so we'll be checking that in this video. So before we dive right in, make sure to like, subscribe and press that bell icon so you won't miss anything. Alright boys, let's go check the interior of this bad boy, and just look at that boys. We have a pretty decently detailed interior over here. We can see the AC control knobs over there, and we have the speedo over here which actually works. So there's nothing crazy going on over here on the interior details boys, but let's check out the seats over here. You can see the seat belts going on over here, which is a pretty good touch, and that's pretty nice to see. And over here it's pretty empty, but it feels really cozy over here. Look at that. And we got a working door over here. We actually have a working door. Let's I'll just demonstrate it for you guys and show it to you. Alright boys, all you gotta do is enable the note grab feature and slide the door open just like that. And look at that boys, that is pretty dope to see. And there's one problem with that. You cannot close the door. So basically we are stuck with an open door over here until we reset the van. So that is pretty annoying, I guess. I wish it had like a button to close it or something. Well, we are stuck with that. Alright boys, so let's check out the engine bay on this thing, and let's use the note grab here to open the hood over here. Okay, it's pretty hard to open it up. Oh, there you go, we did it, but it's not standing up. Okay, I'm gonna struggle a bit.
A few inches later.
Finally boys, I was able to open the hood up over here, and finally we can see the engine bay over here. Look at those details over there. We can see a lot of things going on in there. You can see a battery and a lot of things is happening over here. I love looking at the engine base on all kind of cars. The more the details, the better it gets. Alright, so what kind of engines do these things have? Are they 4 cylinders? Yep, they actually look like 4 cylinders. Alright boys, it's time to do a crash test with this van, and I'm really excited to see how it's gonna turn out with this thing. Alright boys, pedal to the metal over here, and it's slightly gaining speed over here, 80 kilometers per hour, and it is not that quick. It's kind of slow, but it eventually gets up there. And oh my god, 099, a little bit of slow-mo, and boys, oh my goodness, what was that? Look at that. Honestly, that actually looks really good, not gonna lie. Now that's a pretty good improvement. Alright boys, let's do a suspension test with this thing, and we have set up the van over here, and we have some bumps coming up right over here, and a little bit of slow-mo, and let's see how it's gonna take it. Oh my god, look at that. I love how the suspension works in slow-mo. It's really satisfying. Oh my god, look at that boys. It is so satisfying. Oh my god, the van is actually taking the bumps really good. This is actually pretty impressive. Not a single scratch on this bad boy. We have survived. Well, I gotta say, this van is actually built like a tank, and the suspension is, it can take anything, anywhere, I guess. Alright boys, so we are gonna do another suspension test over here. So this time we will be doing it the hard way over here. So there you go boys, we are gonna climb the stairs over here on maximum speed, and let's see how it's gonna take it. Oh my god, it's already, sliding like butter over here. Oh my god, we are losing some of the bumper or something, or skirts. Okay, we already lost something on the front, and it's still going. I actually never really thought a van could do this. Look at that, we have climbed a lot of stairs over here, just 2 of them left, and that is pretty impressive. Really impressive. Alright boys, here we are with the UTV, and I heard that the wheels and the frame of the UTV actually got strength now, more strength than before. It used to be fragile and stuff, so we are gonna check that out right now. Let's see if there's any difference with this one. So let's do a crash test over here boys. Pedal to the metal, and we are hitting around 100. Wow. Okay, a little bit of slow-mo, and there you go, boys. The moment of truth, and oh my god, it pretty much looks the same as before, boys. I don't think there's any difference with this. Alright, so let's not judge the UTV by, the crash test over there. So, why don't we just do a jump test over here and see if the suspension can take it, and let's see if any wheels will pop off while jumping over here. There you go, boys. Oh my god. Okay, that actually took... Hold on, where's the other wheel? Boys, we officially lost a wheel over here, and it's still fragile. I don't get what they did with this update. I mean, to the UTV over here. Okay, it's pretty much the same. I wish it really had more strength, I don't know on which part they increased the strength over here. It's pretty much the same. Well, the UTV was a disappointment with the strength and the wheels. They promised to increase the strength and stuff, but forget that. So we are here checking out the new camera over here. The POV, the first person view over here, doesn't go all around inside the car. It's actually fixed. Now this feels way better than before. I mean, the experience is different right now. Hurry, boys, ready for this one. We have another feature over here, and that is we got glass shatter, boys. A little bit of slow-mo, and check that out. The glass shatters over here. Oh my god, that is actually pretty dope to see. I love it. Now that levels up the realism of this game. Boys, I totally forgot about one more thing. We have cloud saving now, so basically you can play across your devices and stuff without losing your progress. So that is pretty dope. Alright, boys, so that was all about the update, and there's one more thing that's they added over here. In the settings, you can now actually turn on reflections and stuff, but I cannot demonstrate that on my device because it will explode. So you can check it out by yourself, boys. Alright, boys, it's time to wind up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and before we wind up, a huge shout out to this guy who made this for me. That is pretty awesome. I never thought someone would make that for me, but I really appreciate that. A huge shout out to this guy. Thank you for the support, and these kind of things make my day. Alright, boys, once again I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed making this one, and see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye, take care, peace.